Hey guys, my name is Wes, and you're watching Wes Nichols TV, and today I'm reviewing Dazed and Confused. Dazed and Confused is a 1993 coming-of-age stoner comedy directed by Richard Linklater, starring Jason London, Wiley Wiggins, Rory Cochrane. It's got the first ever appearance of McConaughey on film. It has a young Ben Affleck, Milla Jovovich in this film. It's one of those casts that you just look right now and you're like, wow, these guys are all so big superstars. But it's before they were huge, and it's fun to see on screen. My favorite thing about this film, though, if I'm being honest, is the soundtrack. It's killer. The movie opens with a car driving up with Aerosmith just blazing out of this car. It's freaking awesome. Right at this point, I'm like, buckle my seatbelts. I'm along for this ride no matter what happens. Throughout the film, you have Alice Cooper, Ted Nugent, more Alice Cooper. It ends on Foghat. It's a soundtrack I can listen to when I drive anywhere, when I'm running anywhere, when I'm hanging out at my house, anything I'm doing. Soundtrack's killer. The characters are all really memorable. Whether that's being just because they're relatable, like I know somebody who in this movie is just like my best friend. Like this is him on the screen. Or it's the fact that they're just so quotable. Matthew McConaughey, anything he says in this movie at all, write it down, that's a quote. Some of them have stuck with him his entire career. We're still making jokes about alright, alright, alright. That's from that movie. That's from his first ever role. It stuck with him that long because it's that quotable. And that's not even his only great quote in this movie. Anything he says. Whether it's a conversation. There's a scene where there's a girl playing a guitar and then they're sitting there smoking weed and they're talking about, you know, how George Washington was founding this country on weed. He was growing weed plants everywhere. And then it's like, and every great man is a great woman. You know Martha Washington, every day he got home, had a joint packed for him or a bowl packed for him. It's memorable. You don't forget these type of things. And you've seen it, whether it's the first time or the 100th time, you're still like, yes. There's character growth in this movie. There's a character, Mitch Kramer. At the beginning of the movie, he's basically just a middle school kid. He's about to be in high school. He's getting his ass whooped because that's part of the tradition in that town. By the end of the movie, he's a confident kid. He's talking to girls. He's hanging out with all the older guys. It's really fun to see a character grow that much in one single day. You have multiple characters in this movie throughout the story. They all have interesting stories you want to follow. The humor in this movie isn't, hey, let's set up a joke and, you know, this, here's the punchline. No, this movie's humor is natural. It's just the conversations. It's humor that comes out of real life. And that is Richard Linklater's real skill in directing. It feels like real life. In almost any of his movies, whether that be this, Boyhood, which is a phenomenal film, or hopefully Everybody Wants Some, which comes out, technically right now it's out, but it's limited release, but it's going to be wide release soon, hopefully. And I'll have a review for that, obviously, because I want to see that really bad. Overall, there's so many things to like about this movie. The storyline, it's timeless. This is a movie that I should not relate as well as I do to. It's a movie about 1976. I was born in the early 90s. This movie, I was like, yeah, this is kind of what my life was like. Not really, but I can relate to it. You know, it's like there's something nostalgic about it. There's something that connects to you, just the small town, small city living. That hits a lot of people, and he does a great job of delivering that on screen. But I was thinking about negatives, and I try to give negatives. This is one of those movies where there are things that could have been done better, but it's just small things here and there. My only really grasping at straws here, there's no real stakes in this film. There's nothing that like needs to happen for their life to really, it's just a day in their lives. And it works, and that's why I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I love this film. I think the characters are great, the story's great, it's timeless, the soundtrack is freaking incredible. Overall, that's basically my opinion. But it is just my opinion. I want to know yours. What did you think about Dazed and Confused? Let me know in the comment section down below. While you're down there, click the like button right over here. Click subscribe right over here if you want more reviews. You can share me on social media. It helps me out a lot. There's a video link over in this general area to another video. You can follow me on social media at WesNichols14. Thank you for watching. My name is Wes. You're watching Wes Nichols TV. Have a great night. Bye.